we focus on a real GDP growth of 1.1% in 2024. This is lower than the estimate of 1.3% in February. Over the medium term, growth is focused to average 1.8%. This underscores the need for higher inclusive growth to meet the aspirations of a better life for all.
Let's bring in Bloomberg's Ntando Thukwana, who joins us from Cape Town. So, Ntando, you were in there for this. What is expected to underpin the growth? Give us a sense of what Enoch is so bullish about.
Well, Jen, the first contributor to growth is, of course, the suspension of electricity outages, which have been seen from the improvements at Eskom, which is the state's-owned electricity provider. We haven't seen rolling outages for the past 7 months, as well as some structural reforms starting to accelerate, and those are meant to pick up growth, as well as investment into infrastructure. The government is actually making a concerted effort to try and increase investment into infrastructure, which is seen as the backbone of South Africa's economy. So those are some of the things that South Africa is looking to do to increase the pace of growth. But Enoch Godongwana yesterday, the finance minister, also did say that debt is quite a big drag on growth, and that he's quite concerned about it. We've actually seen that it wasn't quite well received within the markets, with the rand weakening and bond yields rising. So there's that tension as well.
Were there any winners potentially then in this budget from Godongwana, Ntando?
Yes, and infrastructure companies would be the biggest winners in this budget, given South Africa's plans to ramp up infrastructure investments. So when you look at what South Africa plans to do, it's going to boost spending of equipment and building equipment. So that's one area, as well as some funds that have been allocated to the DRC's the funds that were allocated to South Africa's military to support a peacekeeping mission in Congo. And when we look at the other side, we look at the losers. Eskom would be one, as you know, South Africa says they risk losing some funds that were allocated to a relief or support package to decrease the debt pile if they fail to meet some of the conditions that were attached to those relief funds, as well as bond investors. If this trajectory of debt keeps on deteriorating, they also stand to lose.